bars in a raid. Man, I go hard like Santan.
Hello and welcome to another episode of MUGA. I'm joined this week by two regular guests. Let me go around and quickly introduce them. Elijah, how goes it, brother?
I'm feeling fantastic. I can't even lie.
Birds flying high. You know how I feel.
If you're on my Instagram and you saw my stories today, it was just back to back of wild prop. That's all it will be for the next 88 years. That's all it's gonna be. Oh my days.
Yeah, she said for the next 88 years.
Yeah, man.
But I should, but you told them,
We're also joined by Disu. What are you telling me, Disu?
A good weekend, brother. A good weekend.
Business is booming. That's the name, my good brother.
Yeah, like my enemies got spliffed. Even if my homeboys got spliffed, I didn't have to do it to him.
Yeah,
I had to up it on him. New Jack City, bro. I had to up it. Yeah. I had to up it on my boy Seb Steele. Yeah. I might have to up it on him again.
Just the game takes
I'm a Diallo.
Those are the dulcet tones of Reemz. What are you saying, Reemz?
You get a new bar to have dulcet tones. Get a new bar every time dulcet tones. You have the same move.
The tones are dulcet. What do you want?
The big fundamentals.
That's absolute fundamentals. What you got in the background there, Elijah? Absolutely insane.
Bro. Me and my good Muslim brothers, bro.
I'll tell the man them offline. We need to build the franchise on the good Muslim brothers, bro. That's what we need to put the franchise on.
Bring me Marmouche. What else is there? Nori, bring me all of them.
All I want to hear is iftar and boom. That's it. That's it.
No reverts as well. We don't want no Thomas Partey ass niggas. Parents are Muslim.
We say born Muslims only. That's absolutely insane. Listen, the tones of dulcet Disu, you're gonna have to hold that, pussy. Before I start, I gotta do the usual.
That was so venomous.
Plug the socials. If you're on the Twitter and you're not following TLF_MUGA, what's going on? Give that a follow. Last week I said I was gonna post the visuals. I didn't post the visuals. This week I will be posting the visuals. It's annual leave time, guys. I'm here all week. So if you're somebody who likes the visual stuff, definitely go on to the YouTube. Elijah, when are we giving them a financial podcast?
Probably I could do it like next week.
All right, we're doing it next week. We'll look into the numbers, see what it's saying, see how much that Rashford sale is going to bolster the books. Can't wait. But let's get into the good business of what we do. Sunday 4:30 is a fixture time we're very, very used to. It's been an all eyes on me season. I feel like obviously we're Manchester United, so we get a lot of all eyes on me slots, but it feels like of the first 16 games or so, 13, 14 have been an all eyes on me slots. Very few Saturday 3 p.m. games, to be honest with you. Elijah, going into the game, obviously we'd won in the midweek against Plzen, and we'll get into that. Going into the game, City obviously have been in the worst form of probably this oil money era. And obviously we've been up and down under Ruben Amorim. How were you feeling going into the game?
It was a tough one because as much as I'm like City or shit, I always feel like we could outshit them. So it was just a question of who's gonna be shit, and that's kind of how the game played out because it was a really poor game of football for me anyway, especially in the first half. But yeah, I was thinking what he would do in terms of the wing backs and the centre back pairing, because based on what he done versus Plzen, he went with two orthodox fullbacks there, and up until Anthony came on at right wing back, we didn't look a threat going forward at all. And it was kind of similar with you yesterday as well, in terms of the extra attacking thrust. Yeah, and it was also interesting to see what he'd done with the midfield as well, because I feel like at least so in the between the 2 10s and 1 and 2 of the centre mid, one of them is always going to be Bruno. So it just leaves free spaces, and it just depends on whether Bruno's a 10 or if he's an 8. So yeah, it was quite interesting to see. And yeah, the lineup was, I wasn't that surprised. I think the Maguire one was just based on Haaland and sent us to centre back, and then it pushed Mazraoui to right wing back, a bit more defensive than he usually is, and then he had Bruno with Ugarte in the middle, because I'm not sure if people have noticed now, but he does actually like to have a ball player in the centre mid position. And a lot of people, when you look at managers who do play this system, they regularly don't have a primary ball handler in their pause. So I feel like that's something that Amarin's quite heavy on. And then he had Mount and Ahmad behind Højlund, which was probably just based on the performances on Thursday, as Højlund and Mount came on to good effect, and then Ahmad as well brightened up in the second half as he done on Sunday as well. So yeah, the first 11 was, I was fine with it. I just don't like having two orthodox fullbacks at wing back, just because we are bad enough offensively in the front three that we actually do need an attacker as a wing back. So that was my only concern.
I understand there was a level of cautiousness because of
yeah.
Makes sense. So you talk about the front three, and I'll kind of maybe go to the first major moment of the game. 14 minutes in, Reemz, Mason Mount injured again.
I feel bad for him still, I can't lie. Just outside of football reasons, even if Mason Mount wasn't injured all the time, I don't feel like he was a sensible signing regardless. But obviously in this system now, with the coach we have now, it low key this is a similar system to the system he played his best football in at Chelsea. So he had the opportunity here to actually be a contributor on this team, and the guy's got injured again in it. So I feel bad for him in it. It is what it is with Mount, innit? It hasn't worked out. We got to cut our losses. I feel bad for him because, where does he realistically go from here? It's gonna be a drop down in level, like Palace, Fulham. You know what I mean? His time as a Champions League type of player, even though Manchester United are a Champions League team right now, but his time operating in that kind of level might be over in it. So it's obviously sad. He's 25 years old. He's still got 10 years of career ahead of him, and his body's already breaking down. So yeah, I feel bad for him, man. I feel bad for him. He wasn't literally, he was decent against Plzen when he came off the bench. In the 10 minutes he started, he was energetic. He's gonna give you good hard work off the ball. He can receive it, what have you. It's not worked out. I thought their signing would be terrible, but it's been terrible not for reasons I seen coming.
Yeah.
So that's why I kind of feel bad about it. But yeah.
Yeah, agreed. It was like him again. Can't get to start in a massive game and can't even get 20 minutes on the pitch. The reason why for me it's such a big
is it bad that I smiled?
Yeah, man. Fair. Part of the reason why it was such a big moment in the game is because with Mason Mount coming off, Kobe Mainoo came on. Disu, let's talk about Mainoo's introduction and the sort of performance and influence he had on the game yesterday, in your opinion.
Yeah, I was disappointed not to see Kobe Mainoo start because of the team we're playing against and how I believe we're going to set up. We're going to need people that can kind of bail us out in possession in difficult scenarios, take the ball on a half turn, take the ball in tricky spaces and play. So I actually felt sorry for Mount. I'm not going to lie, even though I'm not a fan of Mount at all, I just kind of felt so bad for him. So Mainoo coming on, I was like, okay, cool, this is going to elevate us. And I think we actually played much better for the course of the game with Mainoo on the pitch. The right-hand side is probably where we got our most joy in terms of the link-up between Mainoo, Mazraoui, and Ahmad. He was brilliant at receiving there on a half turn. He played freelance a couple of times. The dribbling, he actually won that. I think most of his 5 or 6 out of his duels. I actually think him and Ugarte did a good job in the midfield. They really did pack up them old ass N-words in the middle.
Yeah, they had them on stress still.
Yeah, do you think them are not even old like that? Actually, because Froden is actually a young boy.
Stress in midfield.
Yeah. That man got spliffed. So yeah, I thought he had a good performance. I think with the Maino, because we've seen Maino in last year in some of our games where our games got a bit chaotic, and Maino was caught at the wrong side of a midfielder, and he struggled to get back when obviously our play on the ETH left a lot to desire, a lot of spaces to cover. And I feel like our fans ever since then have got in their head that Maino can't really play in a team that's kind of high tempo, and I just never really understood the logical philosophy. I kind of think it's
Maino's like the least athletic player to ever play football the way these lot bang on about it.
yeah, but the thing is, Maino is actually athletic in terms of all-round athleticism. Maino is good. The running could be like he could jump.
He's strong.
He's strong. He's
vertical. Like what the hell?
Yeah. It's just a long distance running. I'm not gonna lie. Sometimes it looks a bit peak. It looks like I told that he eats a lot of.
His gait isn't great. He doesn't. He has a heavy. His running technique is very heavy. You know what I mean? Like he's not a graceful sprinter at all. I don't know if it's something he can work on, but yeah, like he I don't know if it's because he's Ghanaian, but he runs very heavy.
It definitely is. It definitely is.
Crazy, you know what I'd say. Cool. Any more Mainu there? Disu, or was that your lot?
Yeah. Certain man in the chat were talking spicy in the chat.
Special player, man. Small spaces, demon. His footwork in small spaces is so good. Like combination play, so good. The next thing for him now is to work on his range of passing. Because that's what we could like. We really need a certified deep passer. There was a couple times there's like a nice occasion where he switched a nice diag to Dallo. He's expanding his range, but it's like I don't think he's a natural passer. Like, you know what I mean? Like being a natural passer, you have to understand timing and rhythm. You know what I mean? Like Michael Carrick, like Stolzy, like you know what I mean? These guys are like mainly
Parsons beyond the actual technique of being able to get the ball there. So like he can get the ball there.
What the game needs, when it needs it, when you want
and just even just for it to come into your brain, like, okay, cool, the ball's here. Okay, I'm on the right hand side of the pitch. Dallo's free here. As soon as I get the ball, I'm making an action, right? Where his one is control, drive forward, which kind of makes sense because I think somebody said in the group chat he actually used to be a striker, which kind of makes sense because you see he's actually got a very good strike on him. He's composed in front of goal and he could dribble, so you can kind of make sense why he was a forward before. But
he was a forward that got moved back.
Yeah, so I would like to see that more and more for him. But yeah, I thought that's actually a pretty good performance from Kobe off the bench.
Fair enough. You mentioned the midfield and you mentioned how team got packed up. It would be disingenuous not to mention the other player in midfield. Shins were kicked, miles were covered, yards were gained. Elijah. Is this as good as it gets for Manuel Ugarte?
Look, I told you in September, give us till Christmas, give us till the new year, we will start painting pictures. I told you.
Rorschach, bro.
I told you. I know my players. I knew it might take him a while to warm up, but yeah, man. I mean, it was a good performance. He got better in the second half, like to how he performed versus Arsenal as well. Like by the end of the game, he was plucking the ball out the area and doing back hills and that. And I was like, whoa. I was like,
it wide once, and it was only like 10, 15 yards or so, maybe 20. I was like, oh yeah? Okay.
Bro, like,
okay. You're a professional footballer. Okay.
But but obviously there's always still improvements. Like I think yesterday he had 13 ground duels and he won 6. So if there's a duel there, he's gonna go into it. Like he's averaging 13
defensive 90.
Okay, bro, do you know how insane that is? Like he is literally off the charts, but his win percentage is like 65%, which is still decent. But
what is a good win percentage? I think there was a grid you were looking at. There was a graph.
Yeah.
What are the guys who are like at the top right hand corner? What percentage of their duels do they win?
So like there was no one in that top right hand corner, because if you're winning, like if you're going into as many duels as him and you're winning like 80%, then you're basically like a fucking monster. Like that's literally impossible. So I believe like he could even get his percentage up if he picks and chooses. But like there was guys like Berg who were doing like 8 a game and theirs like 75%. But that's one thing I've always known about him. Like he will get into as many duels as possible, and he won't win all of them, definitely not. but he's there, and the amount of space he has to cover in the system as well, because it's not like he's playing in like 5-4-1 when the other team has the ball. It's a 5-2-3. So if that ball gets played past like one of the outside forwards, the centre mids have to go and cover that space and help with the wing back, and he does that effortlessly. And there was multiple times. The one thing he's really good at is that he has really good anticipation of a pass where he will go in and counter press really well. And sometimes it might work against him where someone might reverse it behind him and then he's caught out. But a lot of the time he was able to do that. He done about 2-3 times yesterday. Even in like the last minutes of the game, he done it against Foden. Like the energy, like he actually looks like he can get about the pitch now, which was a big concern before, because like if you're not able to get about the pitch and you're a ball winner, then it's a big problem. But yeah, it just goes to show that Ten Hag was actually insane, because if Ugarte can't cover the space in your system, then no one else could. And yeah, I mean, I'm happy. The thing is, eventually, I do think he will be out the team. Just he won't be a star, but if that's a rotation piece, that's fine enough. I mean, the price I'm still not happy with, but we're looking at Edison, if he can come in, and then we can play with Mainu, and then we have Ugarte there. Then we have a technical backup to Mainu or someone to rotate with Mainu. That's a good midfield four to carry on with, really. Yeah, man, I'm happy. I mean, he's doing what I saw he was doing at Sporting. And yeah, thank you, Luis Enrique, for being such a scrub of a manager, to be honest, because if there's, I mean, he could have been useful in that PSG midfield, but he said, yo, this guy can't pass the ball. So, but you know, to each their own. I'm happy we got him.
Yeah, that 3-minute monologue was 2 minutes 45 seconds too long, man.
Nah. Ugats. Get your Ugats coin soon.
Please. I will absolutely crush the Federal Reserve if you try and release Ugat coin. All right, cool. The first half didn't have much action in it in terms of goal mouth action. But just around the 30th minute, Garvadol grabs a header from KDB's cross. Another goal from a cross. Disu, have we got a problem? Houston, we have a problem. We seem to have a penchant for conceding from crosses.
We have a gigantic problem, bro. Any cross to the box, yeah. Even though we have the advantage in terms of numbers, somebody's caught underneath the ball, somebody gets dunked on. It's just not easy. Another thing is also the fact that we do give away quite a lot of these. So the more you give away, the more likely you are to concede. But yeah, that corner, like some people say, is unlucky because of deflection. I'm not really buying it because the ball took a pretty normal trajectory anyway. Does that make sense? So, and we had 3 players in and around Garvadol. I think Hoyland kind of got Hoyland and Dallo kind of were caught in between the players and that. So it is poor defending from that point. And we've got to really sort it out. 42% of our goals conceded being from set pieces is really poor. And I think it doesn't help, but I don't think Onana's that dominant coming out. But I was watching quite a lot of football this week, and a lot of teams are causing problems from free kicks, set pieces. This whipping the ball underneath the 6-yard, underneath the posts, yeah, it's causing keepers a lot of problems because they can't come out and get it.
We ain't though. We can't defend it and we ain't using it. It's crazy.
Surely Bruno and Ahmad have got their technique to whip the ball underneath the crossbar.
Do we have the attackers? Do we have the players?
Those corners.
Bruno has put together some of the worst collection of corners I've seen.
Those corners from Bruno and Ahmad were shocking.
They were so bad.
I can't remember if it was this game or the last game where literally like it got cleared at the near post with a header, bro. Like
diving header.
Yeah, with a diving header.
Yeah,
Jack Grealish did it in the game as well.
Grealish did that. Yeah, Grealish.
Came on the line and Lisandro's clearing your header with your corner with a diving header.
Yeah, Lisandro's literally 3 for 8. So we actually have the players to do so. And even like, for example, like yesterday, Dallo's a big guy and he's quite good in the air. De Ligt and Maguire are good in the air. Then you got Hoyland. That's enough players to actually be able to do something from set pieces. You get what I'm saying? So and Maswari's in there as well. So I'm not really hearing like we actually have the players to do it. It's just the delivery is absolutely piss poor. I don't know what we're trying to cook up from set pieces. We even do the ones where we're trying to clip it back for people to score, to volley and stuff. So, good. To be fair, Rashford did score for one, to be fair.
Hella experiment. Just get in the mixer, man.
Bit of blood clot mixer, man.
Get in the mixer. Cool. So we go 1-0 down. Reemz, we go 1-0 down. Not much had happened between two teams. Did that feel like a bit of a knockout blow for you against a run of play, or did that feel fair?
Hell no, but as I was watching the game, obviously, when I watched the game, I already knew the result in it. But as I was watching it, I was thinking, like, there's like, even when they scored, they showed a replay of Pep. And like, instead of celebrating the goal, yeah, he was like, fucking hell, thank God for that. Like, that was his reaction. Like, you know what I mean? So I feel like that perfectly just showed, like, City weren't really creating nothing. Neither were we, but we had a fairly, at that point, after the first 15 minutes, City had a lot of the ball the first 10 minutes. We started getting our foot on the ball. We was getting a lot of joy building up from City, from our right-hand side through Dilit, Mazraoui and Ahmad, because like the way Pep chose to press is like, usually at the start they was pressing with like their fullbacks jumping up to press Mazraoui, which was Mateus Nunes, but he switched it around with Foden coming out wide to press Maz, and then Doku would like tuck in centrally to press like Mainu or whatever in it. But they kept fucking it up. They kept fucking it up. So I think Foden was coming from too far central to jump out wide to press. So it was just giving Maz an easy pass inside to Mainu. Mainu could find Ahmad, and you know, we was getting into some decent areas. I think Ahmad in the first half though was a bit too excited because he kept making his run too early and he kept getting caught offside. And he got caught. I remember 3 times he got caught offside in the first half, if I got that right.
Yeah.
And I don't think I seen him get caught offside once in the second half. And you have to think both of it, like his goal came from running in behind centrally. The penalty one came from running in behind centrally. So he made that adjustment during the game.
First half was that shot that was offside and he went near post, right?
Yeah.
Cool.
So,
that made sense.
Yeah, man, I think
Pep did change something. I saw one tactical break it down, and this one is actually a useful tactical because what they're saying actually made sense. So I
didn't feel like I didn't feel, even like, bro, like when we scored the equalizer, I tweeted, "Yo, there's a winner in this for us." There was like 3 minutes left.
Yeah, I think I said the same in the chat. Yeah,
I thought that as well, fam.
Because in the first half, know what you said about Ahmad being offside? I think a couple times was unlucky. One time was like really poor play from him. But Pep saw that, and as what you were alluding to, the tactical switch.
Yeah, because Ahmad was 1v1 with Vardio pretty much the whole of the first half.
Yeah, so what he did was he dropped Nunes back instead. So effectively, like they had like 2 people there because it was very evident that the threat was Ahmad. And then what United did, or what Ahmad did, I'm sure it's probably a combination of Ahmad being a good, smart football player and Amarin instructions, is that Ahmad started to move inwards more in the second half. And as you saw from like the impact of the goals, like they came from more central areas. But even in build-up, like he was free all second half on the right-hand side when we had the ball on the left. Like all it will take is like a good switch with a bit of speed, and he's in. And the one time we did that switch, he scored the second goal.
Facts, agreed. That's on seemingly every game though. There's always space down the Mard side of the pitch. So we go in 1-0 at half time. For me, we were the better side the second half, and the win was well deserved. I want to mention a few more players. I'm going to start with
quickly, Morayo, on what you just said about, you said that that always seems to be the case about the space on the outside. That's the case in almost every football game I watch, because I feel like the in vogue tactical thing is the mid block to pack central areas, and people do not give up any spaces in the central areas. So they rather funnel the play out wide to fullbacks or touchline wingers, and they'll take the chances with balls into the box and stuff like that. So the teams that can actually break through that are the people that actually have serious 1v1 threats in wide areas, or people that can make the wide areas count in terms of crossing, right? So Trent Alexander-Arnold on the right-hand side. KDB we've seen in recent years from that right-hand side. Saka on the right-hand side. Salah. Like their delivery from those areas is really dangerous. And what we have with Ahmad what we can start to utilize is that when he gets to those wide areas, his dribbling to the box is very dangerous for the opponent. And even when a double team, he's very good at that dribble where he takes a touch like I want to take another dribble up the line and then quickly switch directions in between both players. It's kind of like watching Tony Parker split the double team on a pick and roll. Like it's super impactful. And I think that is one thing that we can really utilize if we're smart, where we have Omars drift out wide and then we hit him with the switch and then instantly he's 1v1 with somebody. And I don't think there's any defender in the league, I don't think that he can beat consistently 1v1.
You don't think that he can't beat consistently?
Yeah,
yeah, that makes sense. Interesting. I think he's establishing himself more and more as a key player for Amorim already. And I think in a team that just lacks quality all over the pitch, his role's only going to grow as his confidence increases. He becomes more decisive in certain areas. So, yeah, I expect that if you actually have that space and the team has a dangerous player out wide, what it will do is cause the team to actually come out and engage with that player and then create more space in that kind of right middle wing kind of area that we half space that they like to call it. So yeah,
it literally happened on Sunday where City had to drag more players to that side, but unfortunately for us, everybody else is ass, so we couldn't really utilize that as much. But if we actually have a good team, right, we can utilize that. If we had something on the left hand side, we can really utilize that. So hopefully. Well, our left hand side is a bit cooked. I'm not gonna lie, but I'm sure we'll probably speak about that.
We will speak on that. Cool. So then, second half, I want to give a couple of players who not as much maligned, but necessarily haven't had much plaudits recently. Some shine. Get your thoughts. Elijah Lissandro Martinez, yes, an assist for the winner. But what did you think of his overall performance and how he was able to connect play and be solid defensively in the second half?
There probably wasn't no wide areas on the pitch because he seemed to be fine. So I don't know. From the wide areas of the pitch in this game. Yeah, what happened in this match? But
boy, do you know what? It's really funny because you would think that 6'9" striker against a 5'1" centre back would be able to dominate, but it didn't happen. It didn't happen. It's almost like there's more to defending than height, and But anyway, he was good. He's been very inconsistent since he's had that injury, but that's gonna happen. At the end of the day, the fact he's been able to play centre back in the Premier League and do well on a lot of occasions shows that ability he has in just positioning, anticipation, his aggression. And that was the key because Haaland from the off, he said, yeah, I'm going to do the obvious thing and just stick to Martinez. And Martinez was like, cool. He was like, I thought we went through this in the FA Cup final. And he just showed him again that he just kept him quiet. Didn't have an ounce of a chance. I still think on the ball, he's taken a bit too many touches, but I feel like it was a discussion on the pod yesterday about the fact that we're not really punching it through the lines. But as I always say, as much as it is about the person who has the ball, it's about the person who's going to receive the ball as well. And our players know our players, so they know punching that ball through to a Bruno, punch that ball through to a Højlund. Like you see them do it with Mainu and Ahmad quite a bit. There's a reason why they know the players, and that's why a lot of our best play came on the right hand side because just technically with Mazraoui, Mainu, Ahmad, you're gonna get a better ball reception because they actually do want the ball and they are adept enough at playing with the ball if they get under pressure. So but yeah, Martinez, I still feel like he could get back to his old stuff on the ball, but him include the whole back three, to be fair, were actually excellent. They basically didn't put a foot wrong. I genuinely can't remember a big mistake any of them made, and that's so it was a very good defensive performance all round. I do still feel like at least half of that is attributed to the fact that Man City are a waste of an offensive unit right now, but at the end of the day, you can only play who you're facing, and they done well. But yeah, and then Martinez finally showed his ability on the ball with a great pass. The thing is, that pass was on for so long that even even Ahmad checked his run while he was still onside and ran again. Like the City defender for that goal was absolutely bonkers. But played well. Hopefully,
Even Edison's like, am I coming around? Am I not?
Yeah,
bro, you got done anyway. Flicked it over your head. You hold that.
but
55 neck tats, punk ass. Looking like a crocodile, man. Hold that.
But yeah, man,
Crocodile Dundee.
It was a really good performance, and I'm happy. Who knows long term if he's going to continue in that role? I do feel like we've kind of earmarked Brantwaite for it, and he will probably be there. But we do lose a lot on the ball, and with the way we're setting up our team, I'm not sure if we're going to be able to do something like that. So who knows? Maybe Brantwaite comes in at centre back, and then Martinez can continue on in that role. But yeah, it's
options, I think whatever happens, it gives us options, right?
Yeah.
How do you feel about him potentially at left wing back, or you're not having that?
Oh, please, man, please.
Who at left wing back?
Martinez. Lissandro Martinez.
Oh no.
The position he's playing right now is literally perfect for him.
Yeah.
So it's about if we get in somebody like a Brantwaite, what that potentially.
If we get someone like Brantwaite, he's riding pine. That's what's gonna happen. Bro, look at the difference in our build-up versus Arsenal compared to when Lissandro was playing, bro. It's night and day. Like, I don't care, bro. We have 3 centre-backs on the pitch. Just put 2 6-foot centre-backs next to him and let's keep cooking. Like, what? Put a 6-foot left wing-back next to him. Let's go. Like, what the fuck, bro? You got a centre-back who's literally unbelievable on the ball. Like, there's 60 midfielders in the Premier League not as good as him on the ball. More than that.
My issue with him, Reemz, is that I don't think he's been showcasing as much this season. Apart from one Europa League game, he was moving, one game was midweek, he was moving dumb, right? And then we saw it yesterday.
What you understand with deep passing though is you need someone to pass to, bro.
Yeah, that
someone to pass to. How is he supposed to?
Like that's what I was saying earlier. The ball reception is like
lines because there's so much options between the lines for him to pass to.
Bro, like he's passing the ball into players that we complain about that technically are crap. So like, if he knows that, it's like, what's the point?
It's true, especially on that left hand side. It's Bruno Dallo. Yeesh,
bro.
Yeesh.
That is a Bermuda Triangle of possession lost.
Yeah, that is.
It's peak,
you know
but yeah.
what's so annoying about this Dallo thing? Yeah, it's like his biggest skill set. Like last season when he was our player of the season, he was our first receiver. Like in the first play, like that's what he's good at. So
take off a touchline, dribble infield, pass somebody, find a player calmly.
Like, so I don't understand why he isn't playing in the back three. It doesn't like. Okay, what defensively? What's Dallo's best trait? He's good at heading the ball. He's decent in the air, and he's fast, and he can pass. So why would you not have him in the back three, which is going to highlight all of those skills, just like he's doing with Lissandro's in possession skills? Why would you then put him out on the left wing, where he's going to be high and wide all game, isolating with fullbacks, and he don't have it like that. He just don't. Like even
if everything was
how many times behind and he got passed and he got found in behind, like Ronnie made him behind, and as soon as he got the ball in the box, he turned into a clown immediately.
Oh, I remember that Bruno played a brilliant ball and he was like literally on the 60-yard box. I'm like, this is a goal. Then I remember, oh shit, this is Dallas.
And then, okay, yeah, now I see why you're a right back. It makes sense, but like this is
his brain literally turns to rice and peas when he gets to the final third. It's so infuriating.
He is
of all the meals and all the land, rice and peas.
He is so annoying. Yeah, he is so annoying because he shouldn't be as much of a dickhead in the final third as he is, because technically he's not that bad, but he is such a dumb fuck that it undercuts every single thing he can do technically, because he's just he has no composure, none at all. He's so frustrating, and
he's the football version of Dion Waiters. That's what he is to me.
That's crazy. Wow, that's insane. We'll move on swiftly from that. Reemz, I'm gonna come around to another member of the back three who I said in the main pod yesterday, the guy's like a phoenix. He rises from the ashes, a mentality monster. This is what it looks like. Harold Maguire,
what a fucking
MBE,
Mag Didi.
what HMP.
Why do you think I'm wearing this? I'm with Haaland right now in HMP, bro.
Bro, when I watched the game, as I was watching the game, literally, every time the ball went up to Haaland and Harry Maguire was his guy, he got man-handled. It wasn't, I'm telling you, like, man-handled, like, in the air.
Every time I ball to the air, I was so comfy because the Ligt and Maguire.
I was sleeping with the AC on.
18 rebounds. 18 fucking rebounds, bro.
Bro, that was fucking. That's
bro. OKC 2017. Steve Adams and
Allen and
Ennis Cantor, bro. Twin Towers, fam. Bro, that man put. Hey, what they did to the Viking, golly,
Yeah,
golly. King Arthur will be proud, bro. Put the Viking in the pack. What?
Yeah, they didn't give him a sniff all game. It was absolutely peak. So some people say the actual main turning point was when Jack Grealish came on, 74th minute, stretching like a twat on the sidelines, like he was coming to do something crazy.
Why are you doing him like that, bro?
Bro, what do you mean? Why am I doing it like that?
Let's be nice.
I mean, you're not wrong.
Yes, yo, when Grealish came on, I did the biggest like.
Yeah.
Because like, Doku weren't playing sick, but he was
occupying. He's active.
Him and Man was tussle. They was tussling.
Yeah, they were tussling.
So when Grealish came on, I was like, when Grealish and Savinho came on, I was like, oh, thank God.
Fred done.
No, they ain't scoring shit now. Like I was like, 0 goals in 100 games. I was like, yeah, nah.
The white Fred
for 100 is brazy. Do you know how many brothers have got a goal in 100 games, cuz? I swear Alisson's got a goal in his last 100 games. Wallahi, I swear to God.
Yeah, put the white Fred in the bag, bro. That's what happened with them.
I was like, as soon as I see Savinho, I was like, yo, we're getting cut onto his left foot and pass for the rest of the
Wait, Savinho came on?
Yeah.
Yes, bro.
I can't remember, fam.
Yeah, he came on.
I only remember Grealish because that corner. I was like, I know.
Wow.
Pep is going to call you a pussy in the change rooms, bro.
I can't get over that corner in the 95th minute, bro. Game on the line.
I was so scared. I was so scared.
Game on the line. Fate of the universe. And I want Andre Iguodala. The last shot.
I'm trying to think, in our team, 95th minute, we need a corner to ice the game to get equalizer. Who the hell do you even trust?
Casemiro.
I trust Casemiro in the box, but I don't know who I trust. The only person I think honestly, our best corner taker might be Luke Shaw.
Yeah, 100%. It is Luke Shaw. 100%.
Bro,
and he's doing about.
And Shaw learned how to cross 3 years ago, bro.
Yeah. When he was a teenager, he had one cross in his locker, the cutback.
Yeah, that was it. That guy could not lift the ball off the floor for about 7 years, bro. It was insane.
Crazy. Wherever he is now, man. So obviously a frantic last 5 minutes. The first, before that, actually, Bruno Fernandes misses a great chance to make it 1-1.
And it was Hoyland's dime. I know, man. Man didn't want to talk on Hoyland's dime. I know you're not seeing that,
bro.
I don't give a shit, cuz. I don't give a shit, bro. Shit, cuz. I don't give a shit. Shall I tell you why I don't give a shit? Yeah, because I saw Romelu Bognoli.
Bro.
He used to serve up a few alley-oops. I ain't gonna hold you. If you're on the right hand channel,
Bolingolu is Hoyland's dad though. Like they literally
on my life, as soon as I saw that pass, I said I can't deny it anymore. The DNA test is 100%.
That's Bolingolu's son.
That is my son.
Do you know what? That actually made me hate Hoyland even more,
bro.
So you can do this. You've just been doing jazz since.
Bro, but you see Hoyland here, every time he actually receives the ball in space, he can actually do something with it. Is whenever he has to receive it under the minorest bit of pressure,
Oh
knows
yeah, yeah.
turnover.
Any slight inconvenience is a bit long.
And,
But
it's,
let him,
and this is why I don't get why he always seeks out the contact. It doesn't make no sense.
Avoid it. Avoid the contact,
Avoid it
bro.
like the plague.
That's
Yeah,
why.
that sounds
That is
like
why
it.
he's actually Lukaku, bro. Because
Bro.
Lukaku is always looking to back up and whine. Yeah, bro.
But Lukaku was actually like physically stronger than everyone, so it made sense.
Yeah, yeah. But the thing is, Højlund is strong, but I don't think it's even his strength. It's his touch, though.
Yeah.
It's his touch that is too janky.
I don't think Højlund uses his body well though. Like he doesn't
does
use
not
it.
use his body
Bro,
well
you are
at all.
6'3". You're a monstrous athlete. He doesn't use his body well. Like
He does not know how to like properly pin.
Do you know what? As much as he
right.
disgusts me, I can imagine him eventually scoring loads of goals.
Yeah. Like
it don't matter who
That's
he plays. He's gonna score 1 trillion goals in his career, but it's not gonna be pretty most of the time.
the problem is that are we gonna give him the game time and experience to get to that level? Like
I ain't gonna hold you. Bring me Victor Osimhen, bro. I ain't got time, fam.
No. You spent the last 2 years insulting him. We're not bringing him here. So
Bro, I'm tired, bro.
every week
I'm
you-
tired. Listen, the game's gone. I've deeped it. The game has gone. The game's gone, Gaffer. The game is gone. They're calling Haaland the best player in the world. He's getting spliffed by Baz Maguire's. Come on, cuz, yeah?
Hey, listen, yeah. I seen certain Liverpool fans gassing up Van Dijk the other day because he locked up Højlund and it talking about he's the best centre back in history. Look how he's manhandled Højlund.
Yeah, I didn't like that.
You want to look how he's manhandled Haaland. In the last 2 weeks since that game, I've seen Haaland get locked up by every bum in this league, bro. I'm telling you. I've seen him get locked up by...
Bro, might I tell you about some Van Dijk?
Ilya Zabani on him right now. He's having Højlund in jail.
What's the opposite of a insanity run? An insanity run. Haaland's insanity run right now.
He can't
And
get
the
his game
centre-backs
off
that he's
on
letting-
no one. He can't get his game off on no one. I'm telling you.
Like, you know when what was that? You know that picture when Cat tries to butt into DeMarcus Cousins?
Oh, DeMarcus, look at him like, what are you doing? And Cat is so stressed out.
That's Haaland. Right now.
I feel so bad for Haaland, bro. There was a period in the game, yeah, where he's like, Ugarte is like trying to control it, and Haaland's like shoulder to shoulder them and knocked him off the ball with it. And like the ref is like, yeah, free kick. And he's like, and I'm just thinking, like, what the fuck is he supposed to do? He's just bigger and stronger than the guy. Like,
Yeah.
Hold that, man.
bro, he's suffering in this Man City team right now. He's suffering, bro.
And that's the thing about the strikers in this generation compared to previous one, and why I won't put Haaland above them, is that Haaland is very reliant on his supply line. And obviously, if he gets any half decent supply, he's gonna tuck. He's a brilliant finisher. He's an acrobatic finisher as well. He can use both feet. He can head. But guys like we saw, Haaland is playing in a better team than Van Persie was playing with for Arsenal. It didn't matter. The ball came anywhere near him. He was making stuff out of nothing. Rooney, stuff out of nothing. Look at the Liverpool teams that Suarez was playing for. It didn't matter. Something was getting let down, fam. Like he was making something out of nothing. So a lot of these, whereas Haaland's game is so, and I think it might not just be Haaland's game, it's also the way Pep likes to play with his strikers.
Mhm.
Like that combined, Haaland is so reliant on the supply line. And when there's a young COVID and then the supply line's done, you can't get no goods from China. It's looking kind of spooky for Haaland, isn't it?
Bro, like I can't lie. Like with Haaland, it just makes me think. Like people are always like, "Oh, if we got Haaland, he would have done a bad this at United." I'm like, fam, he's an amazing striker, but he's so reliant on his supply line, and that's been the biggest problem at United for however long. Even when we had creativity up to our ears, we still had a problem created. So I would be absolutely terrified for Haaland in our team right now. But yeah, man, Maguire, can't lie, amazing performance. Like, didn't put a single foot wrong. Everything perfect to a T. And yeah, like the back five, except for Dallo, was great. Mazraoui, for the Bruno chance, done amazing on Doku. Then he passes to Højlund with that great pass, and then Bruno. His finishing has gone to fucking shit, man.
What's happened?
He's such a bad.
It's actually crazy. He was such a certified finisher.
That was cash money. He gets in that position.
Yeah, I'll go.
Probably a couple of finishes there. Could smash it roof. Could have chipped it the way he tried to. Even like an outside of the foot, bottom left. But
yeah,
that's left him completely. I don't know what's happened to the guy.
Yeah, he's just not a good finisher because we've seen it for like 2-3 seasons now. It's just not good. So,
But look, if you look at his goal against Forest, that was a brilliant finish.
yeah.
So I don't know. He needs to go back to what he's good at. That instep whip, just do that for every chance. He generates so much power and accuracy off that. Keepers can't stop it. That one he went for the chip. You're not that guy, brother.
Yeah, whenever he tries to be cute, it just doesn't work, bro. Like, just keep it. Just keep
put your foot for it. Put your foot.
Yeah, man. Just keep it simple, bro. I can't lie. It's not nice.
Yeah, put the variety of finishes in the bag, bro, man. What I was gonna say, one thing that we didn't talk about was the penalty shout for Hoyland, where the ref said you don't give that in games like these.
We are being robbed blind. First of all, that dumbass show they have on Sky Sports when they get the ref, take that shit down. All that man do is come and sock cock. Piss off, bro. This is ridiculous, bro. All they come and do is whatever my mate used to do is correct. Go away. It's pathetic. What is the point if you're not going to tell the truth? It's ridiculous. Like, the rules are the rules, bro. Right? So in a game like this doesn't make sense because the rules aren't say if the game is important, it's on Sky Sports at 4:30 p.m. Here is now the but. No, the rules are the rules. So if you're saying in a game like this, you're not giving that penalty for Hoyland, but the exact same happens for, let's say it's Man City play another game against I don't know, Everton at home, and Everton get the penalty, then they are rightly aggrieved because this wasn't a penalty last week.
Right.
It's just ridiculous. These men are flipping incompetent. You shouldn't ref the scenario or something different. I used to hear stuff like, oh, when it's a big game, I try not to give a yellow card. If it was a yellow card offense in the first 5 minutes, give a flipping yellow card. The rules are there for a reason. Follow them. Simple as. It's ridiculous. Like, and the thing is, what annoys me about that is that what annoys me about referees is that, and I'm not even want to complain about referees, but if that happened on the halfway line, you would have given a free kick.
10 times out of 10. This idea that when it's a foul in the box, the threshold for what counts as a foul has to be quite aggressive is bizarre. I get it because they're thinking in their head like you're about to get a free kick, like a free shot from 12
yards. Yeah, but the person
out.
knew that before he committed the offense. That's the rules. You get what I'm saying? If you don't want fouls that you deem quite minor to lead to such high XG moments at penalties, change the rules. I know that Elijah Punk's got buzzballs there, man. No water, bro. He's not on his Dean, fam.
He's got magnums, bro, 100%.
Yeah,
what are you talking about?
I'm
drinking tea.
Ain't no tea, bro. That's Jack Daniels in there, fam. I know how you got get down, fam.
Fair. So
I'm drinking tea, bro.
Last 5 minutes, Disu, Reemz. Who do I go to? Reemz, you were making comps when Ahmad was at Rangers. Who do I split the goal?
They were in the trenches like I was. They were in the trenches like I was.
Do we split the
There's
goal?
not one other person on the MUGA conglomerate family that's watched Rangers versus Ross County. I have. I tell you that.
I'm not gonna lie. Anytime Rangers on Sky Sports, I was locked in because I ain't gonna hold you.
Bro,
there's a game he played. I don't know if Ross County was the one where he scored like within 5 minutes.
Yeah.
I turned off. I said, "Yep, that's my Ahmad watch for the day."
Yep, done.
He's gonna go. Yep.
Thank you.
Have a good
Put
game.
the bag. Put the bag. Check out. Check out.
The worst thing is, the next game was Rangers versus Celtic. They got blamed 3-0. Half time, Ahmad got dragged. He was sick.
I remember. He got dragged.
Oh, Ahmad got dragged.
My head was gone. My head was absolutely gone, bro.
Yeah, well, go on, Reemz.
If I'm lying, I'm flying. Let's talk about the first goal, Reemz. Break it down for us.
So again, Ahmad, it's about anticipation and dog, right? So his possession in the central zone. When that ball gets bounced back to Matheus Nunes, he can see immediately that Matheus Nunes is trying to bounce it back to the goalkeeper. So he already sets off before the ball has even arrived at Matheus Nunes. So he's cut that out. Edison's come out and he's done all right to force him wide. So he's trying to take out Edison. He's done right to force him right. So Edison's kind of killed the angle for him. So he's clever. He sees Matheus Nunes barreling back towards him. He knows a challenge is coming in it. So he knows all he has to do is is avoid him getting the ball, and he just literally just waits for him. He just waits. So he sees Mateus Nunes barreling in like a crackhead 100 miles per hour, and he literally just drags the ball away from him, and the guy crashes into him. It's a Stonewall penalty. Smart play from a smart player. Bruno spoofed our biggest chance like 2 minutes later. Then he gets rewarded with a penalty. It's how it goes, isn't it? It's how it goes.
Wait, that celebration from him.
He's cheeky as hell. The bourgeoisie wins again.
The bourgeoisie wins again.
Proletariat did all the hard work. Ahmad did all the hard work. That's all right. But nah, quality penalty. Trusted him. I didn't feel nervous at all. I knew he was gonna score.
Yeah, I thought it was a wrap.
Especially after he bricked that last chance. There's no way he wasn't.
Yeah.
He's one of them kind of players. Like when it comes to moments like that, he can play absolutely.
Yeah, I trust Bruno. I low-key trust Bruno in my life. That's why I was so fuming when he missed. But I think we deserved that equalizer. Honestly, I feel like we did. I was thinking like, bro, there must be a winner in this verse. I didn't expect it to come so quick, and I didn't expect it to be as sensational as a goal as it was. It's like, I feel like it was the perfect goal to wrap up like a perfect storyline in this game. You know what I mean? And it was really the perfect goal just to, one, highlight just how crazy talented of a player Ahmad is, and two, just us beating City with like a last minute dagger is like it's worse than if we were just 1-2-0 and like the game just like puffed out, like, you know what I mean? Like,
yeah,
this is Pico on Pep's head because they was in the lead and they spoofed it away again. You know what I mean? So yeah, nah, I was chuffed. I went to R&B slow jams later that night at the time of my life. I was the happiest. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. So what this means now is like Ahmad has bought himself like 6 stinkers. He's got like a 6 stinker, like, you know what I mean? Like, he's got a 6 stinker leeway packet. Like, you know how Bruno could get away with the most of stinkers. Ahmad has put himself in that category now. You know,
this is kind of like what we were talking about earlier in the season when he was starting. I mean, Elijah was like, the issue is he knows that the rope here is not long and it doesn't take much.
I know he was nervous. He was nervous.
Yeah. And it was showing in how he was playing. Yeah, for sure. And now he's like trying stuff. It doesn't work. He goes again and he tries it. And he's endeared himself to the manager in multiple positions.
It's not just a manager, Morayo. Yeah, the PR is through the roof now.
But
we have arrived.
This is the Beckham cosign.
To Morayo's point,
Beckham cosign, Adidas cosign.
Yeah,
the main account, the admin has been going crazy on the Ahmad's head. They're just dropping engagements.
The FA Cup admin has been dick riding him for the last 6 months. Like,
and then even now we got the most important cosign. The all eyes on me, 4:30, Gary Neville. You get you get the pre-game, you get the post-game. It's over. We have arrived. And and the funniest thing is, when you know a man's 30 is when the ops can't even say nothing. I ain't gonna hold you. He's cold. He ain't gonna sack a door, but he's cold. It's humble family business, right?
You know what's annoying about that?
Family business, just trying to do the best for our community, yeah? However, Mohamed Salah, if you sign that fucking contract, yeah, you're fucking done, cunts, yeah? You are done in these streets. But nah, that goal, what I don't think was got lost in the victory and stuff is how technically crazy his goal was. I don't really understand.
You lot need to go watch Henri's breakdown.
Bro, I just watched that right now. Yo.
Oh my god.
Hey, I couldn't wait. I'll put in the we connect the YouTube
What's on the grill?
TV.
Yeah.
Fucking V, cast at the TV.
Bro,
I
have been favoriting all of the analysis. I'm
put that in the group chat.
During work, bro, I'm just gonna be there typing, just listening, bro. Oh my, like the whole day.
So back to the point, Morayo, yeah. Like he's got and reputation as this type of stuff matters. And it's not just United fans saying this, but even like all the pundits are saying he's been their best player. I remember the beginning of the season when Ahmad was playing and he was showing promise, and the commentators were talking about how obviously basically said that spot's Garnacho's, and it was really, really frustrating me because I'm like, Garnacho can't chat to this player. Like they're not even in the same stratosphere, and I'm like, it's just so frustrating to get the chance.
But Disu, here's the thing, right? The reason why Garnacho was starting is because, like, as we've discussed before, he creates danger, right? The issue with Ahmad is the reason why Garnacho could do that is because he's a very arrogant player, and like I don't mean that as a negative thing. Yeah, I mean arrogance is good in an attacker, in my opinion.
100%.
Ahmad was like, I don't know if it's because of the Ten Hag thing, he was nervous because he knew he doesn't have as much leeway as other people, but like when he played under Ten Hag, like I feel like he was a more efficient player than he is now. Like he made less mistakes, but he didn't create as much danger as he does now as well. Like, so there's a trade-off. Like now he might miss more chances, he might make the wrong pass sometimes, but you know he's gonna create a moment of quality in the game. And he's pretty much done it in every game he started this season. So I'd rather this version of him than the version of him that Mano said.
A good example of that is when there was a ball played to him in the right-hand channel, and he took a first-time touch to drive into the box, and he just couldn't get there. But that was such an ambitious touch, and only really sick players try to beat 3 people off their first touch.
Well,
and that's something he probably wouldn't have done before.
There's a thing he did, where he's like got it, he shifted Nunes, he's driven past Vardio, and he's pinged it across the box with his right foot.
Oh, yeah, to Dallo.
And I was like, that is an unbelievable ball, bro. Like the technique on that, like
the ping was crazy.
If that fell to like Jesse Lingard, that would have been a goal. Like, you know what I mean? So, but this kid's got so much talent, but I'm telling you, and he's gonna keep getting more confident. Like, I hope
I bet you don't watch the comp somebody posted a 3-minute one, and his quality is crazy because he was probably the only person on the pitch that was playing first touch at times. So one time the ball bounced, a little duel back heel to somebody. Somebody gives him the touchline, first touch, takes it inside of Nunes, pops into somebody.
My days. His first touch at escape pressure is crazy.
Yeah.
Like, he's a top technician. Like, and he's better athletically than people want to give him credit for because he's small. Like he's
we've been saying this though. We've been saying from like 2-3 years ago, like he's got bite about him, right? Like he came against Liverpool, he won virtually I think 2 or 3 of our goals came from him winning the job.
Him winning the ball back, yeah, like literally.
You're winning header.
There's one offensive rebound he got. I think it was just before the chance Rashford had, just before extra time. But like he literally, the ball got spoofed up. He went, hawked it down, climbed above the guy, got the offensive rebound, got us back on the attack. So he's a talent. He's deceptively strong. Like he's not Rashford quick, but he's still quick. Like we've seen him get the ball on the wing and just go down the line. Take it down
2
line.
goals and 6 assists so far, and he hasn't really played that many games, respectively. So
8 goals and assists in what? How many starts? 10. Yeah, like bro. By season's end, we could be looking at 10 goals, 10 assists.
Oh yeah. You want to lock the fuck in, yeah? I respect it. So we win, obviously, big win against Manchester City. Pep, blood of my enemies. You like it? I love it. Now what, lads? Now what? Obviously, I think the Amarim era is going to definitely be swings and roundabouts up, so we could easily go lose to Bournemouth at home next week. But this was
Bournemouth are good, you know.
I know, that's what I'm saying.
We're watching them as we speak. Ryan Christie, this is a special player. I'm telling you right now.
We are going to lose to Bournemouth. I want everybody to get that into their heads.
I
want everybody to accept it as a family. We're going to lose.
All I want is a good tussle. I just want a good fight out there.
Bro. They might have best speed in attack.
I just want a good clean fight.
Yeah.
Bournemouth have way better attackers than we do. Like way better attackers than we do.
Bro, them man are bare fast, you know. The only thing about Bournemouth is that
Cliver, Ouattara, fucking
bro, they don't even play Sinister anymore,
bro.
Hey, that Kukuresh, he's a good player, you know. He's a good player.
Bro, their whole back line has like an average age of like 21, bro. They've got Zabani, Hoyson, Kerekes. I'm like, what? And they're defensively cold as well. That's just a good team.
Iraiola's a gaffer still. You might have something.
Iriola, man, you Gary O'Neill.
No.
We lit up.
You're not dragging down my gaffer with you. As soon as you dropped on Gary O'Neill Hive, everything went downhill quick, bro.
Cool. So we'll see for next weekend. Quick 5-10 minutes on the week.
You got a game on Thursday, mate.
Yeah. I know. We got a League Cup. Do you reckon we're gonna put a good team out for that one?
Rotate. I think Xerxes will come in. I think Yoro will come in from the start. I might get Casemiro start.
Yeah, Casemiro didn't play it also. Yeah, Casemiro will probably get a little bit of a
You
run.
reckon we see Ration Garnacho?
I don't know, bro. I don't know what's going on with the situation. You know, I feel like
Let's speak on that. So I completely forgot about that. Both of them, or not. Yeah, not even forgot about it. Kind of, yeah.
Because we won, like we could just completely fucking ignore that happened. Like if we lost, it would have been bad. Bro. It would have been so bad that we lost.
Yeah, agreed. Obviously we don't know all the details, but little bits are kind of coming through the grapevine about what could have led to both of them being removed from the squad completely. Without obviously going into details because we don't have them. What do you think the decision says about Amorim? And going round the room, any of you feel like he shouldn't have done that, and we need them, and it didn't make any sense for him to remove them from the squad?
I was delighted. You can't be playing that whack, yeah. One of them is not gifted whatsoever. One of them, I don't even know what Brody's on. I don't want to speak on it in public. You get me, yeah? Play that whack and have the audacity to be poor in training or show a bad attitude or whatnot, with a brand new gaffer. Like, that tells me that you think you got hella motion. You ain't boss man dealer, bro. All you youths can get squalls, bro. These man ain't playing. After ETH got blamed, and then what's my man's name? Dean Ashworth got blamed. Rest in peace. Man should know that this is.
What did Ashworth do to you?
That Southgate link is enough to make you an enemy for life.
Fair. Continue.
Yeah, man wanted to send me into a mental health episode, bro. If we had Southgate, the pod is over. I'm taking it off the RSS feed. We're not doing the pod no more. I'm removing it. Southgate, nah. Anyway, so there has to be a level of accountability in any sort of thing, right? What is this girl doing? Has to be a level of accountability in anything you're doing. So how can you expect players like Rashford or Garnacho to play better, show the right attitude, buy in, if they can get away with the behavior they're getting away with? And how can you demand more from the other players? So it's a perfect opportunity to show people, yo, listen, yeah, it's either you pattern up, Elijah, either you pattern up or we could do without you. And I'm so happy that the team won. And not even in like a fluky January, because I actually think that we're a better team. And it's so funny seeing the social media, because obviously Rashford, he posted Happy United won, and I genuinely believe him, and I feel like a Maltese young boy. Man, I said, no post for Garnacho. I know Garnacho threw a kettlebell at the TV when
He's absolutely fuming.
He threw his retainers at the TV like, oh, fuck, man. Fuck, you know.
The teeth part of teeth and tats.
Now he's just in tats now. Now, bro, it's just in tats.
No, but
but
like, do you actually know what's so funny? I was actually listening to a podcast, and they said the complete opposite, in that they were pissed that like they were fine with Garnacho not posting, but they were pissed that Rashford did. And I was like, why would you be pissed that he's congratulating the players when one of the things that the manager said is that it's to do with how they interact with their teammates and stuff like that. So to me, it's just interesting to see the difference in views and what they do on social media, which to me just means that neither of them could do anything right. Which is basically what it is. Like, once that decision has been made, essentially whatever they do is going to be wrong. But they wouldn't be in that position if they just decided to actually put in some effort in training.
It's crazy that we're here, and what it further kind of testifies to me is I don't believe they started doing this when Amorim got here. This is how they've been. Been.
Yeah.
And these are the players that ETH was trying to get a tune out of, and he was never able to really take a hard stance because of the lack of quality and his reliance on them. And I think the best thing that could have happened for us and to them is that we play a high-profile game and we win without them, because they've obviously gotten to the stage where they both feel they're bigger than the team because the players are shit. And us losing, it then becomes that bit of, well, is he going to continue to try and make his point, or does he need to win to like make sure he has good? So the fact we were able to win without them, I think, was was great. Like, so for me, it's shocking. I don't particularly care about Garnacho, so I already asked today how much can we get on him on the market.
Don't get me wrong. I love Rash, but if we sell Rash, I ain't gonna cry no tears. Like, I think more my affinity for Rash is more to do with. I think he's from all accounts a great person. He's a lot for the community and all the stuff he's had to endure. Although I feel like his last year and a bit. Although I feel his last year and a bit has been pretty shambolic on his part. So, but I'm just choosing to remember the previous stuff. But, bro, it is what it is, cuz you're 27, you're the highest paid player in the club, probably either you or Casemiro. By now, playing well week in, week out should be a given. And the United fans saying, oh, okay, cool, get rid of Rash, how are we going to replace it? Bro, what he's given up is not going to be hard to replace.
Yeah.
It's not. If we keep it a buck,
it's whack.
If we keep it a buck, it's not going to be hard to replace.
That pure profit, guys. That's all we need to think about.
But I was reading the Sky Sports thing that's saying basically Rashford is fighting for his life, and they're saying they basically said that with Rashford, because it's been a continued thing, they actually want to get him out. With Garnacho, it's not. So it's like
he's a young G.
Yeah, he's young.
Garnacho's one. If we're keeping it true, it can be excused, and I think it's probably more due to a lack of structure and real accountability in the building that's enabled him to kind of move how he's moving. Do you get what I'm saying? I think in certain other situations, you won't be able to get that shit off.
No, because if you remember, even when ETH came in, he wasn't playing at the start because he was coming late to.
Yes, I remember. Yeah. True.
Even then, even the players were saying, Bruno was saying he needs to sharpen up and stuff like that. So even that was a problem then. So even with Garnacho, there is a bit of history there, but I feel like with him, he has gotten a bit too big for his boots, and like maybe does need slapping down a bit. Rashford, yeah, man.
I said, yeah, man.
That's my boy, innit? That's my boy.
Bring me Rafa Leao, bro.
You need slapping Dan.
You're actually insane. Bring me Rafa Leao, bro. How much is Rafa Leao? How much is what's it cost to get him?
Probably 100 all in.
Yeah.
100 again. You can't keep doing this, you know.
Bro, bring me Shirky. Did you see that assist? Yeah.
That was a no-brainer. But
you might go. Lebo Grill might take him to the moon, bro. Like, he'll go to Xerxes. Oh, where you going?
Right, let's speak on Xerxes. Let's speak on Xerxes.
Dribbling the last minute.
Right. Sir Lebo Grill. That first.
I was running with him. I was running with him,
first
bro.
down. Debo Samuel.
I'm gonna need in the next 7 working days a Sir starting 11, a Reemz Stelio all-time Sir starting 11. That's what I'm gonna need. I'm gonna need a Reemz
Sir Bonanza in goal. Sir Bonanza in goal immediately.
11 different Sirs.
It's the best one.
I'm gonna come back and drop it on MUGA. I'm gonna come back and drop it on the timeline.
No.
Because big man thing. See, when I saw Xerxes versus Walker, I threw my hands in the air. Nah, I'm not sure if I should donate $500,000 to the Lebo Grill charity on behalf of Xerxes, or Kyle Walker needs to be castrated, because if you're getting run by Sir Lebo Grill, as my good brother Reese called him, it's over.
He let Xerxes shoulder to shoulder him, then hit him with a double drag step over.
No. You should donate 250k to the Lebo Grill charity, 250k to Planned Parenthood.
Another 50k to paternity court.
Nah, I can't believe Xerxes did that, you know. Fucking saluted, bro.
That's exactly what we needed as well. I was like,
bro,
fall up to the corner flag. I'm begging you.
Nah.
I know
Oh,
Walker
man.
will be. I know Walker will be baby food as well.
Yeah, he
Nah,
thought he was off the ball, bro.
cuz that is 150 kg of mixed blood cut grills and milkshake. Crazy. Cuz.
That Kyle Walker, I've got an LEBOGRILL challenge for you. If you're able to get the ball off a man who spends 2 hours a week in Lebo Grill, we'll give you a new contract.
Fuck the back of the ice.
Bring me Shekri. I need that Lebo
Hey,
grill.
yo.
No, you got a sponsor on the
Hey,
arm.
yo.
I need a Lebo grill logo on the arm, brother. Yeah,
Nah,
Turkey or Dewey will change our lives.
bro. I
Hey,
was
I
seeing
saw a Dewey
pure
comp
hoops.
today.
I
was
was
just
seeing
moving,
pure
bro.
hoops
I was
yesterday.
moving, bro. I was just moving. Fam.
No.
Hey,
That-
also, before I forget, Anthony, I went back. I was moved, cuz.
Anthony, bro. I'm telling you.
Anthony at wing back.
He might save lives. He might save.
Hey, let's talk
He's
about it.
crazy, cuz.
Let's talk about it.
I've
And
been saying it.
As soon as Anthony came on at wing back, them City were stressed. They were stressed.
Exactly. Bro,
They were running back. They were running back for the rest of the game.
I'm telling you, I said it from the start. Shit winger, he's got sign at wing back, bro.
You did from early stuff.
He's always had it, bro. He's always had sign for wing
Because
back.
he works
That's
his
something
job as well. Like
I
he
ever
genuinely is dog. He's got dog. Like Anthony has got dog. Like you can't say you don't. You just
Yeah,
don't have no.
And he's a good ball retainer in the middle phase. He's just in the final third. He's pathetic.
Like he's got his ball. His ball control is good. His ball control is good. He's
like that little dink outside the foot he done for Margin.
Class.
He's really, like
We're not getting that. We're not getting that from Dallo or Mazraoui.
yeah.
You know what I mean? Yeah. I mean,
So
might-
like,
Mazraoui is on the ball. Don't get me wrong, yeah, but it's just like Anthony is like he's genuinely a winger, innit? So he brings a level of dynamism that we're just not gonna get from the actual fullbacks. You know what I mean? So yeah, and like Ahmad, let's be real. Ahmad is an easy player to link up with. He's so fucking good. Like so, we could definitely make that work until we get like a proper sick winger, like a Deblin or something like that.
Agreed. I need bring a Ryan Sherk. You know how he refused or he put the note on the armband. The Man United players, I'm not wearing an armband that doesn't have Lebo grill on it. Lebo grill on the armband, or we're not wearing it. Sponsored by, brought to you by.
Bring me Ryan Shekri. Jesus. And
Bro.
that Due compass for today? Nah.
bro, that game yesterday, PSG versus Lyon, they was just hooping everywhere. There was just like proper replay.
I need my son Omar to have a fellow jugador. Yeah? A fellow jugador.
One more. We just need one. I see Reemz say Rodrigo, or I forgot who the other person he said.
Rodrigo?
They can never make me hate you.
Rodrigo's too much of a pipe dream, but he would be perfect.
Nah, he's gonna get tired of being shipped out onto the right wing to accommodate Mbappe and Vinicius, man. They can never make me hate you.
On flow ain't letting him go for nothing less than 100.
Yeah, fair enough, man. I ain't mad at him for that as well.
You're never mad, bro.
I ain't mad at him at that as well. I quickly want to get you guys. I didn't watch the Europa League game. Hoyland pulls out two goals to win the game for us and put us in a really strong position in the group table. How was the game?
We're in good shape.
Yeah. How was the performance?
First
Essentially, 65 minutes. The first 65 minutes, absolutely awful football.
What
Literally,
Fullback wing back thing in the system. I'm not rocking with it at all.
yeah. Like it can't run.
It's too negative.
Mhm.
We can't really get up the pitch. It was really kind of really did something like Ahmad would do something. Mount came on and he actually changed the game a bit with
Anthony was really good.
and Anthony, both of them. And Hoyland took his goals brilliantly.
His second goal was top.
Yeah,
Second
yeah.
goal. That's what I want to see.
Not
Like,
the first goal. First goal was Ahmad. Ahmad just put something in a spliff real quick.
yeah.
But yeah, Anthony and Mount actually really did well. And it kind of made sense why Mount got the start. So I just feel really Mount actually should have scored one. He took kind of a heavy touch. I don't know why I missed that. But yeah. Do you know what I think of Mount? It's actually because Mount was actually a good enough technician and he can move and run. So there should be use for him. There actually should be use for him. So if he can get fit and come back, him being one of the rotational players,
Yeah, he makes sense in the system. He does.
yeah. Obviously, I wouldn't want him as a starter because unless he could, we need more attack. Like he's good, but he's not like a creator. He's not like a goal scorer. He's not a 1-1 demon. He's just really good at a lot of things, and he can play football. Does that make sense? And that's why I've never talked to him because, like, I need you to do something, bro. Do you get what I'm saying? But he's definitely good. Something good to have in the squad. And Højlund took the goals really well. But yeah, that game it was definitely a struggle, and it does leave me worried because I feel like one of these teams is going to randomly split us on any given Thursday.
I feel like I don't feel like we're gonna take no more hammerings on the Amarim. Like no serious hammerings. Like we're not as open as we were on the Ten Hag. Like his mid block that could switch easily into a low block has been good. Like the spaces in midfield are better. Like Ugarte and Menu, they're engaging in more mini games in the middle of the park. Like drooling. Which
they can actually compete in instead of like
It's not just the ball going. It's not just us going up the pitch, turning it over, then having to turn around and sprint back all game like we did on the Ten Hag. Like we actually keep hold of possession now. Like I think on the Amarim, we've dominated possession in pretty much every game, like other than probably Arsenal. Even in the City game, we had I think it was 50-50 in the end or whatever, innit?
Yeah, at one point we were dominant, and that's away at the Etihad. We would have never thought that we would have had like almost the same amount of possession as them man at the Etihad. You get what I'm saying?
No, I mean, there are fans of certain clubs who said you can't play City like that. So that's crazy.
Hey, them man, funniest fan base. Because after our game, they were dead ass pretending they were enjoying that football. I was like, all right, cool. We will see. We will see.
I asked them straight up. Niggas was like, yes, we play good football. I was like, fair enough, bro. Fair enough. All I need to do is wait for them to drop some points, and they'll eventually tell the truth about how they really feel.
That's the only time.
That's exactly what happened.
All you have to do just let time.
Remember, I'm not sure if you don't remember, on Twitter back in the days when there's this thing called Twitter jail. If you too much, they would have put me in Twitter jail. I was retweeting, just retweeting. I just went to search bar ODEGAARD. Retweet. RICE space SIGNINGS. Enter. The Declan Rice and Hammer signings have taken us back 5 years.
Bro, no.
MARTINNELI. This is the worst winger I've ever seen in my life.
By Baba. I heard like halfway through that Reemz, I thought you'd do the Hulk Hogan.
No, hey, listen, see Martinelli, on the dead homies, I have never seen a worse dribbler in my life. He's got this trick, where he dribbles, stops, and the center and the right backs look at him like, bro, when you gonna give me the ball? Let me know when you're ready to give me the ball.
And I'm gonna take it.
I'm dead serious when I ask this question.
Put the ball in the bag.
You got the Champions League final tomorrow. You got 10 of your 11. You just need one last left winger. You only have 2 options in the entire world: Gabriel Martinelli or Matt Jarvis. Who you taking?
Oh, Matt Jarvis. He's crazy.
No. This question is for Disu and Disu only. Same question, but the options are Garnacho or Martinelli. Who you picking?
Garnacho. Garnacho stinks, but he will get himself into a scenario where he can make an impact at least 3 times in the game.
Fair.
And he's a better dribbler than Martinelli.
Bro, I'm sorry, if there's ever a Argentina versus Brazil game where them two are the left wingers,
I'm not even trolling, Again, this is on the dead homies, I'm in my LA bag. I've been listening to Bear GNX, This is on the dead homies. Alba slaps, So this is on the dead homies, Dan James, Len Sanity Run, or Martinelli?
Dan James. Now, give me Dan James. No. Give me Dan James.
Dan James from Chelsea to Southampton. Yeah.
96 pace and ball striking. That was Dan James.
Bro, even away at Etihad, away at Norwich, home against Liverpool, bro.
Who was his left back in that game? Because whoever it was, Dan James had him on the stress. Was it
For-
Delph? It wasn't Delph. Delph was gone by then.
For which game? No, it was Angelino.
Yes, that James had him on the
It
stress.
was Angelino.
Fucking hell.
Cool.
Here's the thing, right? I've actually got to a stage where, like, with young players, I try to like go easy on them, but Garnacho was giving me the ick so much as a football player, bro. And like, I don't like attacking football players personally because I don't know them from Adam in it, but like,
Right.
the stuff I'm seeing on social media is also jarring me as well. Like, you know what I mean? So like, I'm kind of out on Garnacho at the moment, bro. I'm like, bro, if a team came in with 50 million for Garnacho, I'd bite your hand off for that. Honestly,
Same. That's how I was asking earlier.
because he's not a top talent. So why are we doing all of this for a guy that's like an all right talent?
There's so many, even in our league right now, right? In terms of left-hand options, there's Eze, there's Cunha, there's João Pedro. Like, that's just off the top of my head. Like, Dibbling, I'm not saying he can play on the left or anything, but Dibbling's another young attacking option that's cold. Like, there is so many. I think Reemz dropped a list in the group chat from Twitter. Like, there's
every player on that list is crap.
oh yeah,
Wait.
I dropped 25 names and all 25 is crap according to certain men.
That list had Seb's head on the flipping moon.
So much.
Yeah. This is not how he saw it ending, man.
Bro saw Mikey Moore and lost it.
You know, somebody used to pin that back because I think I missed it. Hold on, Mikey Moore laughing. I'll show you something. 1 sec.
He was kettled.
Oh gosh, cool. Let's go on to our awards, guys. Let me start with the first one. The Get Big Sam in as defensive coach if he ain't managing award. So that's the manager specific award where every week we pick a manager. We either want to individually give a positive shout out or a negative shout out. Reemz, I'm gonna start with you this week. Who you giving the positive or negative shout out? The Get Big Sam in as defensive coach if he ain't managing award.
One Mr. Oliver Glasner
Mm.
has managed to turn it around in Norwood. It wasn't looking good at the start of the season. At least they was gone. They looked cooked, but he's finally decided to unleash a smile of Saw, and good things are happening. Good things are happening over in Crystal Palace. You know, they got a good win against Brighton.
Yep.
Some quality goals. You know, Eze's been poor this season, but he had a good game. You know what I mean? Will Hughes has been balling out of fucking control these days.
I don't understand what is happening. No, I don't think, bro. Will Hughes, yeah, when he used to play, he used to come on for one thing only, yeah, to get a yellow card.
I kick everything moving, bro.
Yeah, literally kick everything moving there.
This is the Will Hughes from Football Manager 2008.
Yeah, this is exactly what I was saying,
Derby County Will Hughes.
Who he was supposed to be.
Listen, seeing certain shows like good script writers leave twists and turns. He fulfilled his prophecy in season 12, fam.
That's crazy. Elijah, who's your Get Big Sam as defensive coach if you ain't managing award winner this week?
I mean, they might need to because they don't have a manager right now. But Russell Martin, yeah, that guy. No. The reason why I don't like him is because he thought he could do what Company done. My brother, you're not Vincent Company. No one knows who you are. You can't do that. You can't.
What you said? He ain't got no emotion,
bro. Man thinks he can play ball, get them relegated, and then beat him like, yeah.
Oh, you want the Inter Milan job? Do you want the Inter Milan?
Bro?
You want the Inter Milan job?
He's gonna be managing Harrogate Town next season. I tell you that.
How could he cut before half time? Nah,
bro thought Dortmund was knocking on his door, bro. He thought he was going head to head with
Morayo. No, the halftime thing. Just why it's so wild. Because Madison scored as he was on his way to the changing room. So man
was planning a 4-0 halftime team talk. The team got in.
Nah, you better
if we break the second half into 4 quadrants of 12 and a half minutes, we might be able to get back to
sneak a
draw. He was in there updating LinkedIn and going on Zoopla. He knew what time. Bro, listen, I was watching that game, yeah, fam. So for the third goal, so like Madison plays a nice long ball over the top to Son, yeah. Son whips it across the goal for Solanke, and Solanke gets challenged by defender. And obviously, the ball is bouncing 5 yards to Kulusevski. Before Kulusevski could even make it 3-0, they all in unison started booing, bro. Before the ball hit, they started booing.
No. The worst thing I read is that the Southampton fans were singing Russell Martin gives a wave, and when he done it, they all started to boo.
And you know what killed me was like the icing on the cake. Yeah, was Sky Sports announced it, and the person who announced it looked like
exactly like it.
Russell Martin.
The quotes were killing me, bro.
Hold on, isn't that him?
Times like this here where English people get off their best jokes.
Yeah,
Bro.
100%.
Yeah.
Like,
Bro.
guys, get the reporter in who looks like him. I've never seen that brother in my life, bro.
That was the SpongeBob wanted meme to a T, bro. It was looking at like, what? Is that me?
No, but big man thing, yeah, he deserves it, yeah, because the way they play is insane. Like, I was watching them against Chelsea. I know they give away a goal every game by trying to play out from the back and do it, making a very, very bad read. Against Chelsea, they gave away a goal and then attempted to give away 4 more in the next 12 minutes. Like, brother, don't unpack your bags. Some of these championship teams shouldn't unpack their bags. This is a short stay, yeah? Don't unpack your bags, go straight back down. Don't come back up again.
It's crazy when the manager's like, and he's probably selling it in training like, guys, even if we lose every game, we're going to lose every game playing our way.
Playing it our way.
Your job is to win. Cool.
Hey, shout out Diblin. Diblin's like, listen, I ain't going down with y'all.
You want to get relegated
in January, you know. You might jump ship in January, you know. I wouldn't put him
because
back.
there actually be a case.
He's like, I'm not having a relegation on my CV. No,
Bro, listen, I'm telling you, there is a case you can make that Diblin was man the match in a 5-0 loss because that brother, he was hooping. He was playing like he was trying to get them promoted, bro. I'm telling you, that's the dog thing. He is not going, bro. He's not leaving. I'm not leaving. That's not leaving. He's not going championship. No way.
Diblin make movies at Old Toilet. I'm telling you that right now, bro.
Disu, get Big Sam in as defensive coach if you ain't managing. Who's your winner this week?
Oh, Arsenal's open play coach. They had a mural for a set piece coach. They had a mural. I'm telling you, they need to yank down that Arsene Wenger statue because they might as well urinate on it, bro.
I see someone say, "Welcome to Nicholas Jova Penitentiary."
I swear, yeah. The Arsenal fan base, they are the craziest in the flip. They are basically like the New York Knicks of the flipping Premier League. They are insane, bro. They make no sense to me.
He said studies on Arsenal fan TV.
It actually is true. Hey, when it hit 90 minutes, I was like, please, I've got a whacked out mural joke loaded. God, please let it see me through. I've had this joke bubbling for 15 minutes.
That's the name of this episode, Whacked Out Murals.
No, just hallelujah.
Nah.
One of my enemies.
Next one is it's not double denim. The moment that had you the most rattled this weekend. I'll stay with you, Disu.
Do you know, I said yesterday on the pod I wasn't rattled because it's been such a brilliant weekend for Disu Holdings. Like, all my stock going through the roof. Bro. I might even sell stuff and take some dividends out, buy some Christmas gifts, you know what I mean? Yeah. You know what I mean? Get the missus of Van Cleef and that, like, bro, business is booming. But now I think about it, there was a couple moments that we rattled. I did mention Southampton. The booze, yeah, before the ball hit the back of the net has absolutely pammed me. Yeah, has absolutely pammed me. Ramsdale giving like stern post game talks. Yeah, who the fuck are you guys? You get what I'm saying? First of all, like when it comes to Ramsdale, yeah. Before, all I can think of is him getting packed out all the time, shot down the middle. Now, all I can think of is him looking Ian Wright in the face and telling him he's got ADHD and he can't concentrate in football games. Ever since then, I don't want to see this guy in my face, right? So that had me rattled. And also, when we probably should have had a penalty for Højlund, I'm not sure if it was Mike Dean telling Gary Neville and or like in a game like this. What do you mean in a game like this? The rules are the rules. So yeah, so those are my rattled moments. It's not double denim of the week.
Elijah, it's not double denim. What is your rattled moment of the week?
So from as soon as Liverpool had the red card to halftime, I felt like Fulham had like 11 transition chances, which Harry Wilson and Andreas Pereira all proceeded to fuck up each time. And Andreas Pereira, like, it took me back to that 1920 season when he started like 17 games in a row. And I felt
Did you get like no goals and no assists?
Bro, that was one of the dark. He made me hate. He's the antithesis of everything you want in a number 10. And
he's one of the most confusing players I've ever seen in my life because in the academy, he was a tech man.
Bro,
he was
a pure tech man.
Bro, him and flipping Hannibal, yeah, them two just confused me because like, as soon as they made it to professional football, they just lost their heads. They just became...
but Andreas Pereira had a goal in 20. I want to say 2015, 2016. Was it Granada? He went to Granada.
Yeah. Balled out.
Balled the fuck out. I was like, yeah, like when he comes back, we have something here, bro. And he came back, and I don't know, bro. Like, I think Andreas' problem is he's actually an idiot. Like, he's not.
Yeah.
He said that Rio Ferdinand show. I just couldn't understand. It's like,
bro,
he doesn't have a feel for the game.
His problem is that he's an idiot. I was
he's
going to
a
say
technical player, bro.
Or like a weaker foot. That just said that you're fucking.
No, because you can't say he can't strike the ball. He can. You can't say he can't pass. He can cross. He can shoot. He's got a good first touch. Like, why is he so like? There's like obviously he's a Premier League level player, so he's obviously not shit. But like, he was shit for Manchester United standards, and it doesn't make sense because on paper he should be a quality player.
Like, there was actually no need for him. Like watching that game, I'm like, I've been thinking like he's been doing well for them, and I'm just like, yeah, man, this could never run at United. Because on my life, the decisions he makes, like, imagine him and Dallo in the same team. I would actually I would not be able to watch.
You didn't see that.
Barely, like we barely saw it, and I thank God because on my life I couldn't do it. But yeah, I was so rattled because Fulham could have put them to bed in the first half, but him and Harry Wilson just stupid.
Harry Wilson's my boy as well. I'm shocked at that.
No, but you know what?
Elijah, quick. I've just gone on Andreas Pereira's football reference here, and this is for attacking midfielders, right? So pass completion, 11th percentile in the world.
Of course he is, man.
Whoa.
Progressive carry, 5th percentile. That means he's in the bottom 5 in the world in terms of carrying. Successful take-ons, 3rd percentiles. He's in the bottom 3% in the world.
Jesus Christ.
Progressive passes, bottom 5 percentile. Like, the only thing he ranks high in is passes attempted, progressive passes because he crosses the ball a lot, and shot creating actions because obviously he crosses the ball a lot. Everything else, he doesn't look like a football player.
Like, oh my God, this is
Did you go look?
Yes. This is the most disgusting FB ref I've ever seen, man.
Bro, I'm telling you, yeah, he is a great mid-table footballer because he will give you those moments that cool, like, because he's actually he's a very good technician. But on my life, a full 90 minutes of him, it gets me so sick, bro. He's so infuriating.
He is the Jude Bellingham of Robert Snodgrass's.
Bro, no, wait. I have one question, yeah. You have one player to play a final ball, last minute of a World Cup final. You have to pick between Andres Pereira and Mkhitaryan. Who are you picking?
Oh,
I'm picking Andreas because I trust his striking technique more than I trust Mkhitaryan's.
Mkhitaryan, that is a generational pansy.
I was looking through my tweets.
He's one of the dumbest.
Yeah.
So now I watch him enter Milan as a deep midfielder and he's pretty decent. I'm so confused.
It was fascinating, man. Like, he's spent the vast majority of his career being an attacking midfielder, and pre-Manchester United, a pretty productive one at that. And yeah, goes to Italy and reinvents himself. Insane.
Bro, Bro, from August 2017 to October 2017, he was my most hated man on earth. There was no one else I hated more. Oh my god!
During the remember the 4-0 United era.
That's exactly the time I'm talking about.
I wanted to fight him after every game, and we won every game 4-0. After every game, I remember the Swansea game. He left with 2 assists. I was so angry. I've never been angry at my own team scoring, just because he left that game with 2 assists.
Oh god,
Yeah, he just didn't have the minerals.
He was the best player on the pitch in games we were winning 4-0.
Yeah, Reemz. It's not double denim. What moment had you the most rattled this week?
I won't say. I don't think there was the moment that had me rattled. But there's a moment that had me in tears, bro. The flipping when that screenshot dropped of Ahmad trying to shake Pep's hand, trying to shake Pep's hand, and Pep's face. Obviously, I watched it in real time, and it wasn't that bad in real time, innit? Like,
yeah,
Pep didn't know who it was, but that freeze frame they caught it on, his face had
10
me
out of 10.
tears, bro. That was like chef's kiss. That's the icing on the cake.
Cool.
Good weekend.
Nice one. All right, next one is the no agenda of the week. Reemz, I'll stay with you. What's your agenda of the week?
Agenda. My agenda of the week is how we can ensure I never see Diogo Dallo on the left wing ever again, bro. We gotta figure this out. Get him to right centre back where he belongs, please. And get Ethan Ennis out on that left wing.
Hey, I'm not gonna lie, Euro played 1 pass from right centre back.
The ping to Anthony.
bro.
I was moved.
Kids the ball.
I'm telling you.
yeah. Exactly what you're on about. Yeah.
I'm telling you, once it's fully up and running,
I'm ready.
once it's fully up and running, I can't wait, man.
We kind of have a conundrum in this back three situation.
Yeah,
right now.
yeah.
We have at least 6. We have 6, 7 quality options. We have our starting back three right now is Martinez, Delit, Mazraoui, right? But then Luke Shaw could play, Harry Maguire could play, Yoro could play, Dallo could play in there, and then so that's where we are. That's 7 already, bro. So my question is, what do you guys think? I know you could you could do like the Liverpool fan horses for courses thing, but like, what do you think is the best?
I don't believe in that. I want to see. I think Yoro right centre back.
It's techie, right? Because Maguire makes so much sense in this. Maguire makes so much sense in this.
You don't want to say it. Say it.
It might have to be.
Sir, he's going into my sir. Sorry, he's going into my
Sir Baz. It might have to be him.
Let's have it right. He's so much better on the board than Blit. He actually is like.
Oh no, he literally.
Just give me the lights. Takes bare time to do anything.
He's so crap on the ball.
Switch their nationalities, yeah, it wouldn't be a conversation, bro. Like people would say, "Oh yeah, but we're
I'm telling you,
what are you talking about?" Yeah.
I'm telling you right now, that league needs to be investigated by the CIA. Yeah, because they are producing flipping frauds. How the hell did that guy finesse a big move to Juventus? Did a big move to Bayern? Did a big move to Man United? And
being white and blonde.
He's actually Harry Maguire, but he goes for brunch in Soho. That's it.
There needs to be a 30 for 30 into that Ajax Champions League side,
bro. The only player that could come out of it that's calm is Mazraoui, Blind. Not Frankie. That's stinky.
No? Who's that? Onana.
Reemz, I ain't gonna hold you. 3 weeks. You need to wait 3 weeks before you get off any another prop.
Yeah.
Has to be
free. You know what pisses me off, yeah, because like he was sick for 6 months, yeah, and I finally could get my prop. I get my prop off. I could finally sing his praises. Then a week later, he throws the ball in his own net,
bro.
Bizarre, you,
bro. He's just AFCON. I'm telling you, you can't trust him.
The thing is, like, there's so much confirmation bias when it comes to how we discuss football. Like,
yeah,
bro, like with Lissandro, right? When Milinkovic dunked on him last week, I was seeing bare. Oh, I don't know why United thought they could have it. Lissandro's been in the Premier League since 2022. How many times, off the top of your head, has someone beat him for a header that's led to a goal?
It's very rare.
His second game
That don't because
Yeah, that one at the goal line as well. Like,
yeah, it was on the goal line. But that's it.
And that wasn't him being beat for a header because he was on one side. He was actually going to recover, and the guy was already there. It was Ben Mee in it. So I want to call them getting beat.
Right. Milinkovic wasn't even Lissandro's man. Ryan Yates was his man. They ran that nigga through 2 flare screens to get the miss. JJ Redick.
Man said they ran a horns actually though.
They ran a horn action to get that miss. You know what I mean? So, bro, like, I've seen, bro, in that same game, I've seen Lenny Yoro get dunked on. I've seen Dillick get dunked on. I've seen all the tall players.
Bearman will get spliffed in that game.
Bro, that Forest team, yeah, is Space Jam, bro. I'm sorry. They're just scary tool youths everywhere,
you don't
bro.
want to see Chris Wood in the pain. I'm telling you. You don't want to see him in there. When Awaniyi was in there, you didn't want to see Awaniyi in the pain. You didn't want to see him in there.
Hey, Awaniyi is a flipping tank, cuz.
Bro.
And now they replaced him.
Before his first season said, yeah, this 8 or 9 league goal run's gonna be crazy. And then he literally got like 9 goals. He is what he says he is, man.
Bro, I'm telling you, that guy, I said it from the start. I said 8 to 10 league goals, 100 aerial duels won. that was it, bro.
Put it in the bag, bro. Put it in the bag, man.
The aerial duels in the fucking bag right now, man.
Cool. Elijah, what moment had you? What's your agenda? Sorry, not right. What's your agenda?
My agenda. I had it in my head, bro.
Your agenda of the week.
My agenda of the week. You know what? Yeah. In the midweek, I saw a lot of prop for a certain man that said, "Oh, I thought he can't pass forward because he was playing against some Monaco team that had the average age of high school." And I'm just like, it came to the Everton game. All of a sudden, my man's getting taken off. Some people were saying he's injured. I don't care. All I'm gonna say is when it becomes time to pass forward in the Premier League, it's not so easy, innit? That's what I'm gonna say.
They were making me sick. They were saying all those people said it took you to match week, Champions League match week 6, yeah, deep into December for you lot to get this off. So clearly, the people who said that were right. Otherwise, you'll be talking about it.
How is the most lied about player in the world getting lied about every single week? But when you finally get to tell the truth, you have to wait until December to do it.
Crazy.
So why are we lying and you guys telling the truth?
Bro, look, like the thing is, yeah, it's like I had the same thing with Trent when Liverpool fans kept lying to me that he could defend. Like, why lie? He is so good at other things. Why lie about the thing that he's not that good at? Now that makes me angry. Now I have to scrutinize his game to the level you claim he's at, and now I look like the bad guy.
Facts. It's just I hate this like player plays for my team. They no longer have any flaws. That football flash.
It's just ridiculous. But yeah, I mean, again, he's playing as the 6. They're saying, as the 6, he does it. Look, at the end of the day, like, there's a reason why he's bounced between the 6 and the 8, because they're trying to find something to do with him. He is amazing defensively. Rice is incredible defensively. You cannot say anything to me. When that guy is in space and he can run, amazing transition threat. Don't tell me anything about his line-breaking pass with his pass on the ball. It's not good. Just let's leave it at that. Thank you.
Cool. And Disu, what's your agenda? Your no agenda of the week.
What a great week. Yeah. They were asking me, how dare I put Maddison at Odegaard's level because I said that Maddison's better. Well, I said, they've been in the league. Well, Maddison's been in the league for several years. Odegaard's been 2021. And Maddison's a better player. I think he's outperformed them apart from last year. And you could argue the season before. They're like, how can you say Odegaard's a better player? The way I see things is, if one person is more likely to score, more likely to assist, is better at beating players, is better at carrying the ball, is a better shooter, is better at using his weaker foot, that's usually the better player, right? But I forgot the other quality player who plays for the team that wins has to be better. Not even just better, a whole other level. So I said, okay, cool. I believe you don't lie about performance levels. I believe Odegaard has games where he's not playing that well. But because Arsenal may win that game, you act like it doesn't happen. So now I'm going to scrutinize the games and make sure it is very loud. And we're going to see how good this player is in comparison to the other player. And lo and behold, in Odegaard's last 3 games, he has been nothing short of pathetic. Now, Arsenal fans are calling it Odegaardism. They're saying that he's ruining Saka. They're saying that he kills counter-attacks. I'm seeing him get the ball in the half spaces and turn it back because he ain't got the speed to get away from players. Then I just see turn on the TV around 7 p.m. on a Sunday after the Ahmad derby, the Diallo derby, and I'm just seeing Madison just run right at Southampton. So, yeah, man, it's just business as usual. Just truth telling, I call it. Just truth telling.
Business is booming. Let's finish up with some listeners' questions. Obviously, as you guys can imagine, there's tons. First one is from Aiden with 2 D's and 2 N's. Y'all see Xerxes pick up the first down at the end of the game?
Yeah,
you were running with him, brother.
Of course.
Yeah, I can't lie. I might have been cooking something with that running with him phrase. I can't lie, man. That shit had me crying.
That was so good. I was running with him. When he got it, you was like, oh shit, he's gonna, oh shit, Xerxes. What?
So I know everyone in the crowd expected him to turn that ball over immediately.
Yeah.
Facts. Oh shit, they're gonna get one more shot. Cool. And the next one,
right back into our penalty area after the I'm telling you that.
Next one, still from Aiden. Also, Elijah's boy deserves his flowers. First team all defense, looking like Herb Jones. Yeah.
No, big man thing. He's a quality perimeter defender still. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah. Point of attack.
Do I give Ugarte?
The point of attack. Yeah.
Do I give Ugarte though? Like he's had a couple times to play a through ball, and he's done it with the swiftness.
Bro, Ahmad yesterday, Garnacho
on the weekend.
Yeah, bro.
Okay. Like you live to fight another week,
bro. No. But you lot need to understand that's a consequence.
Nigga. You live to fight another week.
That is a consequence of him knowing he's not good at the ball. He needs to get rid of it straight away.
bro, no, but I prefer that to the nonsense that Casemiro does when he's trying to get rid of the ball straight away and launching it to the moon.
Like, side hook, body half turn, side hook, no look.
Bro, no.
Casemiro, yeah, for 6 months, he was running around like he was Magic Johnson, fam. He was just no look.
Past Magic did in one of his highlights, yeah. Where he like, oh, not even that one. Then like he grabs like full court, yeah, has the ball in his hand and just and he goes for like 4 players right in stride to the center to just lay it up. That's shit Casemiro was trying, man.
No. I will never forget, yeah, Plzen, yeah. The ball comes to Casemiro, yeah. It comes to his waist. He tries a left foot volley, and even Mount is like, "What the fuck are you doing?"
He's trying passes that Lionel Messi wouldn't try. He's trying passes that Lionel Messi wouldn't even try.
Bro, a couple passes he does, and I'm like, in this guy's head, he thinks he's Riquelme. I'm telling you. Oh God. In his head, he's the best playmaker that's ever lived.
I ain't gonna lie. Final third Casemiro might be Riquelme. I ain't gonna hold it.
His final four is up there with Fabregas. I'm telling you, bro. His final four,
bro, is conducted like fucking Chris Paul, bro. Are you mad, fam?
Bro, like the worst thing is, yeah, people say we don't have many offensive change on the bench. I said yesterday, if we need to bring on Casemiro 10.
Hey,
I can't even.
Hold on, hear me out. For Bournemouth, left 10, Casemiro. Hear me out. Yeah. Hear me out. Look, listen to the logic here. Edge of the box shooting.
Yep.
Back post heading.
Yep.
Reverse passes, through balls. Yeah. Listen, I can see the vision. Anthony, right wing back.
Yeah.
Ball retention. He switches
Try it out against Spurs first. I gotta see it in a game that's less stakes. Try it out against Spurs first.
All right, cool. I'm telling you, Casemiro, left 10.
Left middle wing, we're eating. All right, next question is from Shally Popper. If we're cashing out on Rashford, might as well cash out on Garnacho too? ? What's the chances his stocks are even higher than his? Ooh, who do you think would fetch more on the transfer market right now, Garnacho or Rashford?
Garnacho, 100% Garnacho. 100%.
just because
Yeah,
of
Garnacho's younger.
Rashford's wages.
He's got his reputation's better right now, and he doesn't earn anywhere near as much as Rashford.
Yeah.
Fair. And yeah, I agree. We all agree. Sell them both, man. 100 million all in. D underscore.
It's not to go out like this, but there's always going to be more.
There's always going to be more, brother. D underscore Yissa1. Not sure if you guys have already mentioned it, but thoughts on Micah Richards trying to defend Rashford. It was a tough watch.
Oh no, he is actually generationally
these guys.
Generationally idiotic.
You're as crazy as he is.
That was so tough to watch. Gary Neville absolutely packed him up.
No, Gary.
No, Gary. I can't even do his voice, bro. He just looking like one meat pie with glasses, man. Get out of here, bro.
No, like he in terms of actual punditry, he's the worst I've seen in my life. When it comes to talking football,
what is purely talking the game of football?
He is shocking.
So at his job, he is the worst to ever do it.
He is shocking, but his personality, he's a personality hire. He's the biggest personality.
Diversity, he's a diversity hire, bro.
He's
both. And D&I.
He's both.
I don't know if you ever watched 30 Rock. And
I haven't.
There's a character, a black guy called Tufa, and he's called Tufa because he's a Harvard guy and a black guy. Michael Richards is a Tufa. He's a diversity hire guy, and he's a personality hire guy.
Bro.
No, Gary, but what about the fact that he just grew up on the streets of Manchester? Man,
Now, the thing is that I only saw a bit of it, and I was like, "Yo, this is just embarrassing, bro." Like, yeah, I was just like, "Fam." But anyway,
next one, Jordan Dixon 4071. Who had the better second half performance, Ahmad yesterday or Pogba in the 3-2 game at the Etihad?
Oh, Ahmad by a mile.
do you know what? Yeah, Pogba was actually better in the first half than he was in the second half.
Yeah.
Sanchez though, second half.
Yeah, Sanchez went dumb still.
He went absolutely insane. But yeah, Pogba was.
Tell us, mad. We've had a few performances where, because I know Martial had a mad one, and Rashford had at least 2 mad ones away at Etihad. But I low-key feel that Ahmad's one was the best.
Do you know what? I feel like the best one. I feel like Martial against City was so insane because we all thought he was.
That one he's got the left foot finish.
No. This was the one when we beat them during lockdown when he won the pen, and then
Luke Shaw scored.
Yeah, Luke Shaw scored.
He got man of the match, innit?
Yeah, and he should have scored, but he missed the chance. But that was in it because we all thought he was done because this was like March 2021. Like we were all like he's done. And then he just pulled that out the bag, and he was just like, "What the hell is that?"
He hates City though. Yeah, he hates City.
And I don't know why. I have no idea why. Like,
I know why. He's red. He's bleed red, bro. Next up is Sam _ Chili with 1L. Can the panel please analyze Kobe's running mechanics? His legs are always behind his body.
Isn't that how you're supposed to run?
It's not great. The mechanics aren't great.
And then what he kills me, he does like he's trying to use his dreads to give him.
Yeah, no. That is such an African thing. That is genetic. The way he's swinging his head just to build more power. That is so African.
You just did. I'm gonna go faster. You
know how he runs? He runs like a kid that's trying to run away from getting beats.
Oh, cool. And the second one.
He runs like, when you was a kid and you could hear the ice cream van from the other street around.
Yeah.
And that's how he runs.
At 99p flake go crazy, man.
It means more, man.
It means more. The bag, bro. And then the second question, is Ugarte better than Matom? They have similar flaws, but at least Scott is tall and offers a goal threat.
I don't think better is the right word.
Ugarte is much better as a DM. He's
better in this position than McTominay was.
Yeah.
Ugarte is better because he could actually perform a football role, whereas McTominay is a more gifted football player by a mile, but I don't know what role he actually was meant to perform on the football pitch.
The best role McTominay had, ironically, was last season when he was pretty much playing as a striker.
Mm.
That's the best version of McTominay we saw. Because
It's actually true.
he's got a 9-4 goal and he's a quality finisher. Like, so that was the most useful he ever was.
And he's great in the air as well.
Yeah.
Like the best role for him is a free role, but giving a free role to that type of
McTominay is
player
insane.
should land you in jail. So Conte, count your days. That's what I'm gonna say.
Yeah, insane. Next one is from CNG Boy. Any players that have surprised you with their performances, good or bad? Rashford, bad, bro.
I'm not really surprised by it.
I'm surprised he's been stayed this crap for this long.
I'm not surprised, but
Ugarte has surprised me.
Yeah, Ugarte, 100%.
He's been better on the ball than what I've observed of him.
This is how he's been on the ball is how he looked in that Europa League game against Arsenal a couple of years ago.
that
When
game,
he-
yeah, that game was when I fully bought in because I was, even though he got that red card, I was on my feet.
That's the funniest red card anyone has ever
What
gotten.
minute did he get the red card in, if you can remember?
The 118th.
It was an extra time.
Okay.
He had been on a yellow card for time.
He was on a yellow card for time as well.
And he was still crashing into challenges. Like, he didn't give a
I
shit.
think that game he had like 27 ground duels contest or something dumb like that. Like he's not a real person, bro.
It
I'm
was
telling
like a Eusebio from the 1966 World Cup stat line. Like,
bro. It was just insane, bro.
Yeah, they're reading like, yeah, this didn't happen.
Bro,
67
it was so
duels.
insane. Nah, let me find it right now because it
What,
was
duel every 90 seconds? Nah.
you man was out here wrestling.
Cool. Next one, OJ_216. I'm going to ask this question because he sends them in every week, but because they're so low down and there are always so many questions, I sometimes don't get round to them. First one, which club would Rashford be the best fit for since he's now on the transfer list?
Team in Italy, Juventus, AC Milan. I don't know.
Club Live.
Would you guys be okay with never seeing Garnacho again, or do you think there's still something there?
If I never see Garnacho again, I am giving £50 to a MUGA listener at random. That's what happy I will be.
I never see him again. That'll be too soon. I've had enough. Is Mount taking the piss now?
No, he's not trying to get
Bro, he didn't wake up that morning thinking, yeah, do you know what I'm going to do on the 12th minute?
Around the 13th minute, I'm going to pop my hamstring.
That'll get him.
That will show him.
that will show him.
He needs slapping down.
yeah, fam. Ugarte in that game had 20 ground rules and won 13 of them.
That's a good outing.
He's around that 60-65% win.
No, 65% for ground juice is a mad high rating.
It's actually mad high as well.
20 ground jewels is absolutely asinine.
I think
What
Ugarte
type of dog are you, bro?
I think Ugarte is probably like competed in more duels since he's been a starter for Manchester United than any other player in the Prem.
No. He is second in Europe per 90, bro. Per 90.
He loves it, bro. He loves it, bro.
Is George Mendes his agent? Or did I make that up?
Yeah.
He is, yeah.
Yeah, I know Jorge Mendes put a dual clause in that Jordan. I know he put a dual clause in that Jordan, and that's why he's running it up, bro. He is running it up, fam.
If he ain't dueling every 4 minutes, we ain't flying.
Bro,
Every 4 minutes, we ain't
Jules
flying.
a fucking bag right. Self-checkout them Jules,
Bro,
bro.
he
Jules, thank you very much. Boop.
He went into a drill every 6 minutes that game, bro. You know how sick that is, bro.
Yeah, he basically went up to the Arsenal midfield like, you need slapping down.
Man, every 5 minutes, man's on guard. What? Nah.
Next one, our friend DePong, preferred signings for the middle wing. We've discussed. Sam_Chili again. Rashford milk boost has already gone sour. Is it time to accept that nothing can save it? Like, it was a one-game milk boost against Sean Dyche's Everton.
Bro, do you know when you get a voucher code, you can only use it once, fam. You can just use it once. Or when your league pass and it says too many streams, there's too many people on this device. That's it. It's over.
He wasted it on Everton. Like, you could have probably got a goal without the voucher. Saved it. wasted it on Everton.
And
Idiot.
there's bare stuff coming out about Rashford now, man.
This is good. This is from Cheer Was Here. Who had the best #means more running back performance of the week? Saquon Barkley for the Eagles, Derek Henry for the Ravens, or Joshua Xerxes for the Lebo Grillionaires?
Lebo Grillionaires.
Yeah, Lebo Grill. Yeah, Lebo.
This is crazy. Lebo Grillionaires.
That's cool. And the Lebo Grillionaires are up a million this week.
It's true.
I'm telling you.
Mercy. I swear, I was running with him, bro.
Lebo Grillionaires,
Mercy, my bro. What are Terry even doing to happen? I was running with you. Oh, last few questions. Max 90. Where does the treatment of Ahmad rank on Netanyahu's list of war?
Listen, yeah.
It's right at the top, man. Because he
Start-
needed quality.
starting Amari Forson over him was like rock bottom. Like that was like that's
Bro,
when
he was playing Palestri first as well, remember? And
yeah,
Palestri,
I think at that time Ahmad was injured though, because remember Ahmad got injured in
Yeah.
yeah.
So he was out until
Palestri
Jan.
feels like he's got a Jan sport bag on his back, like easy, bro.
Well,
No, but
you know
nothing could top 80 something million for Anthony. That is his biggest crime for sure.
Yeah, 100. I don't think
But if we can rehabilitate him as a right wing back,
I can't lie.
all right. Thought experiment, right? Let's say if like we win the league with Anthony at right wing back, he has like a Victor Moses in 2016, 2017 kind of season. What are we saying about his signing? Like,
it's still not worth what he put me
Worst
through.
signing I've seen for us.
don't even think about it.
I would
What you say? A young 6-goal, 8-assist season. That ain't moving you.
Nah, but
Yeah.
there.
Do you know why? Do you know why it won't be worth it? Yeah, it's because the level of hate I have for Ten Hag is personal. It's genuinely personal, bro. Do you get it?
But also, I would love to run a wing back to wing back agenda on Anthony and Saka. Quite frankly,
All I need is 4 assists. All I need is 4. Just give me 4.
Hey, listen.
I'm mad creative. I don't need much to work with.
I don't know what it is.
Right wing back Anthony's name is going to be associated with goals and assists. Let me tell you that. Yeah, we're associating Anthony's name with goals and assists.
Listen, I don't need much to work with. Just 2-3 games at wing back. Get it cooking.
That's going to be the nastiest agenda in the world. I'm telling you right now.
All time.
Touchy goodness, try chat some shit. You need slapping down.
No, we got too many pod titles. Slapping down, get it in the bag.
Whacked out murals.
Whacked out
Lebo
murals.
Grillionaires.
Lebo Grillionaires, please.
Please, Xerxes, I was running with you. Sorry, I'll never forget that tweet in my life. Ever.
Xerxes, I'm running with you is fucking funny.
Last couple of questions. First one, Aiden again. One more thing. I know Sebi hitting the pipe after this Rashford shit.
Should we tell the listeners about in-house MUGA yesterday? Or how it was moving, or should we let it slide?
nah, Sebi. The thing is, yeah, I read that at halftime. I just ignored it because what he was trying to cook was so disgusting.
No.
No,
what
I'm
happened
doing it for you, man. Yeah. Obviously on my phone, like it comes up like on my screen before I open it, innit?
Yeah.
So I just looked down and I seen like the messages and I just put the group chat on mute immediately, bro. I'm telling you. I was tired of seeing that shit pop up on my phone, bro. As soon as Ahmad did what he did, I had to go in the group house. I'd flex because I see what man was trying to do, and like he acts like he's not trying to do what he's doing.
I know. But you don't be same as what I said, Seb. I know what you're doing. You do this all the time. It's not gonna run. And in the moment that Ahmad scored that goal, he goes, "Yeah, I'm cooked."
Then he was like, "No, who got the assist?" And someone said Martinez said, "Yeah, I'm cool."
I double cooked. And you're so bad, yeah, because somebody was distant about another group chat. So he comes to the group chat and responds to that goes, pussy, yo, don't ever doubt Ahmad again.
No, he is the most shameless guy. He's the most shameless guy I've seen in my life.
He's crazy. Seb is crazy, man.
And do you know what? Yeah, I thought I was cooking up a nasty agenda. Seb, I actually searched. He's actually been pro Ahmad for time. But I think the moment his boy gets put on the spotlight,
Yeah,
he starts flashing out.
immediately. He did
He
it.
has
with-
no loyalties. He has no loyalties, man.
As
I
one
remember the Europa League game. He's like, I'm at the game, and why is Ahmad not shooting? 2 minutes later, Ahmad bagging header. 2 minutes later, Ahmad smacks it top corner. Too funny.
every
Hey,
time.
Bournemouth are creating bare chances. You know, I'm watching them. Bro.
Evan Nilsson-
They're
Good denied, bro.
You see that touch that Evan Nilsson just did?
Bruh. No, they're hooping.
Bro,
They're hooping. They should be like 4-0 up.
Flower Ranger 6. Speak on the Rashford hit pieces. He mean cheats on the pitch for a minute, but the character assassination is crazy. Spoke on that. Elusivius. How much could we realistically get for Garnacho? Do you think any big clubs would realistically be interested? We said around 50 million. And then finally, Bank of You Smith. How do you think Rashford and Garnacho reacted when Ahmad scored the winner yesterday? We also answered that. Can't remember the last time we had a MUGA pod that was over 2 hours. Maybe the last one.
Last one on the pod is
The unction.
It's too comedic.
The unction one.
The unction. Oh, Barella, what a goal. Lads, it's always a pleasure. We've got Spurs on Thursday, then we got the loss against Bournemouth on Sunday. But let's enjoy this. We'll go again. Peace.
Peace.
Love.
Yo. When I spit bars in a rave, man, I go hard like Santan